Oh no. Dang, it derailed straight off, damn. Oh, there's Raymond. It is Grace. Oh boy, this is some accident we've got in our hands. Do you know what caused the derailment yet? Well, as you can see, the investigation is still underway. The current working theory is that the frontal car was derailed due to a fallen rock on the track. The rest followed suit. My apologies, but I'm gonna have to insist that any members of the media leave the accident site. We need to focus on beginning the cleanup and repair efforts immediately. Seriously? But Commander Bales, I understand that the police would like to prioritize the investigation. However, this is the Transcontinental Railroad we're standing on, the most important transit line in all of Zemuria. We're under pressure from Major Kwa, the Imperial and Republican governments, and the Railroad Corporation to fix this ASAP. The CGF has no choice but to comply. I get your logic, but... I'm with the detective. If you don't get to the bottom of what happened here, it could happen again, right? I'm aware. However, I can only permit that the investigation be carried out concurrently alongside the repairs, which will be until this evening at the very latest. This is how long we've been given. The heavy machinery requisition will be arriving soon. We need to... Hold on just a moment. It's us. Whoa, it's Lloyd and the gang. Hey, you guys came up to scope out the scene too, huh? Please excuse us, Commander. But did we hear you correctly? You're going to start cleaning up the accident before a proper investigation can be made? Well, you're still a member of the CGF, Seeker. I trust you haven't forgotten how vital the railroad is. I don't want to put this so bluntly. If we delay repairing the railroad, it will give the Empire and Republic any excuse they need to interfere. I know that, but it's far from an unlikely scenario, unfortunately. Not much I can do to protest against an argument like that. Give me a break. We still have a duty to get to the bottom of this mess. Commander, give us just 30 minutes. No, until all the equipment arrives. We'll get this all sorted out. You? Yes, given Crossbow's current political climate. I'm not ready to chalk this accident up as an unfortunate coincidence. Don't you think we should at least determine whether there was any foul play involved? It's also possible that this accident is relevant to our cryptid investigation. Look at it this way, you let us do our thing and everyone walks away with some peace of mind. I never thought I'd see the day that I would be the impatient one between the two of us, Orlando. Very well, Inspector Donovan, we will start by prioritizing the investigation of the accident scene. Once the equipment arrives, however, our focus will shift to fixing the rails. No complaints from us, let's do this. And we'll just stay out of your way while we collect our material. No objections, you're free to look around until the former repairs begin. On the condition that you in no way interfere with the investigation of the site, am I clear? Crystal. Mind if I got a first-hand look at the scene as well? Don't even have to ask, we'll tackle it together. You just speak with the conductor, he's resting over there. It'll be your best bet, most likely than not. Unfortunately, the engineer got nicked up in a crash and was taken to the hospital. Alright, let's go investigating. New area, new play area. Okay. How much longer until it arrives? We need to get the train cars moving. Next 30 minutes. What of the investigation though? They may even take longer, correct? If we don't get at least one of these tracks operating, I can only imagine the problems it will cause. If guards, but I don't think you'll have any need to worry about that. The cleanup and repair efforts will be completed as planned. When planned, anything less is not an option. Did I make myself clear? Yes. Oh, there she goes, bringing down the jackboot. Oh, she is Commander. We should be grateful that she's willing to give us as long as we need to complete an investigation. Let's make it up to her by getting to the bottom of this accident. That's what I want to know. That would be the locomotive. The most essential car of the train. Without one, it would even be unable to move in the first place. It's nicked on the right side. Inside is the engine's cab and the orbital engine, produced by the Rhineford Company. That's all very educational and all, but doesn't something about this seem off to you? Well, I was just thinking the same thing. There's not nearly as much damage on it as I pictured. You're right, it's a little unnatural considering it's the frontmost car. Think about it, had it collided with something head-on, it wouldn't still be this pristine. So whatever caused this derailment must have hit it somewhere else. Looking at the scene of the accident puts chills down my spine. You'd think I'd be prepared for this, right? Working in journalism. Still, it's our job to uncover the truth of what happened, and that means I have to do just snap as many good shots as I can. picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say. Just one of these photos could end up containing vital evidence. What's the word, Lloyd? You figure anything out? Nothing yet. What about you? Well, let's see. I've been thinking about it, and I know these kind of accidents can and do happen sometimes. There's something really off about all of this. The timing and locations are as bad as they could have been. Right, not only is an accident this severe rare, it happened while Crossbow is in a flux over its independence. It calls into question whether this was something more purposeful than just a twist of fate. I've got my suspicions, but they're just that. I want to fill your head with a baseless hunch. Anyways, good luck with your investigation. If you happen to find anything juicy, you'd better give me the inside scoop. We'll do what we can. Now that I've gotten a good look at it all, this was one hell of an accident. I think I if there weren't any fatalities. I believe most passengers who were not taken to the hospital were transferred by bus to the Republic. Unfortunately, that means we can't take any statements from them now. Well, sometimes you gotta work with what you've got. Speaking of which, have you spoken with the conductor yet? He's resting over by that big rock. He was too shaken to remember anything useful when we talked to him earlier, but maybe he's calmed down by now. Can I go inside? I can't, okay. What's Raymond got to say? We investigated each individual car as much as we could just to be thorough. But unfortunately it didn't turn up anything, no clues to be had. You sure? Not one thing suspicious on a train that large? Not really, it's just the passenger's luggage in there now. Nothing seemed off about any of it. All signs are pointing to that derailment being caused by some external force. Guess so. I wouldn't get too close to the train car if I were you. It's holding its balance for now, but it could still tip over at the drop of a hat. How to die. There's so much glass and debris to clear out. Can't risk even one pebble staying on the railway, so we gotta be more thorough and clean all this up. I bet. Is that Mireille? Hey Mireille, how's the repair work going? I would say it's proceeding just as well as the investigation is. But until the heavy machinery arrives to help us move the train itself, there's only so much we're able to do. For now, the best way we can manage is to clear the debris off the tracks. I figured that'd be the case. We could lend a hand if you need it. No, we don't have to put yourself out. The 6 of you should focus on figuring out what happened. We'll inform you if we discover anything that might help. Alright. I'm so glad they gave her a portrait. She's so pretty. When the call came in about an accident, I didn't imagine it would be something of this scale. It's going to take a considerable amount of resources to get these railway tracks fully refurbished. And there's the conductor, okay. Oh, I can go this way too. The whole fiasco did a number of the tracks they've all torn up. Judging by the damage, I'd say the derailment started right around here. Okay. So it grazed along the side of the rock here. Okay, I mean the damage checks out. Look at the marks on the cliffside, they're enormous. It's like the whole surface has been carved into. Parts of the ground have been gouged out too. The train must have derailed onto the left side. Quick question, why do you suppose these streaks in the walls are so blue? I believe these would be flecks of paint. Right? That's gotta be it. You can tell it's the same color as the train cars themselves. After the train derailed, it must have scraped against the rocks for a ways, leaving those blue skid marks. No doubt, but look how far along they've run. How would a train even stay against the wall for that long? Looks like we might need to rethink the actual circumstances that led to these marks. That's what I'm thinking too. Can't believe the train ended up blocking both sides of the track at once. Only imagine how terrified the passenger must have been when it went off the rails. Did they like shoot it with an RPG or something? Like what happened? Okay. Let's go talk to the conductor. What a day. I should be thanking the goddess I'm okay, at least compared to those poor people who got carted away by those ambulances. Never seen a train fly off the track so violently before. You're the conductor, right? If you wouldn't mind, could you give us an account of what happened at the time of the derailment? Sure, if that's what you want. I'll do my best to tell you what happened. The detective over there asked me earlier, but I think I was still too shaken to give a halfway decent statement. It all happened so suddenly, you know, I couldn't help being a little out of it. That's perfectly understandable with how severe the accident was. We can't expect you to recall every little thing. Any normal person would still be in shock after going through something like that. Exactly. As things stand, even the tiniest detail could prove useful. So, do you remember seeing or hearing anything suspicious? Anything at all? Suspicious, well... Now that you mention it, yeah, maybe. Something spring to mind? It was right before the derailment happened, while I was on the comms with the engineer. He just started yelling out of nowhere. I remember him shouting, "What is that?" or something along those lines. The accident happened moments later. The front car derailed and the rest of them followed one after another. Okay, so it could have been a cryptid on the tracks, or it could have been something else. And well, you know how the story goes from there, and now I'm out here talking to you. Evidently, the engineer was caught by surprise. For the sounds of it, he must have seen something he couldn't believe. Which leaves us with one question: what was it that he spotted? Okay. Nothing else? Okay. I investigated that, I talked to everyone too already. He's the only one we can get an account from right now? Okay. Maybe I talk to him again? Oh, maybe back to the front? Whatever caused the derailment was hit from somewhere else. I can't go inside the train either. Alright, I already talked to everyone. What led to it dragging for so long? Maybe something along the tracks? Let's see what it says here. Just what could it have been that he saw? What did he see on the tracks? Oh, I can leave. Interesting, okay. What did he see on the tracks? Nope, it's not here. Oh, whoops, I didn't investigate the side. What do you suppose happened here? We were thinking a rock might have rolled down the nearby cliff and derailed the train. Maybe this is where it made impact. Those look like claw marks to me, though. It's very specific. Possibility is there, given the spherical dent on the side. Why does he know about that? How do you explain these giant scratches here in the center, then? When you think about it, the position a lot farther up than you'd expect, too. I don't think a simple fallen rock would have left marks like these. If that's the case, then just what did collide with the train? Okay, I think we've gathered as much intel as we can. We have already? Enough for Lloyd anyway. It's better be enough for him, because I sure as hell haven't connected any dots. I may have put a thing or two together on my end. What's the next step then? Should we review the information we have thus far? Yeah, let's do that. We should call over the commander and Inspector Donovan too. And Mirai, so has your investigation yielded anything insightful? That's the hope. First, I want to address the possibility of the derailment being caused by a fallen rock on the tracks. From our investigation, I believe it's safe to rule out that possibility. Oh, really? Why? Ew, Raymond's voice. I take it you have some line of reasoning to back up that claim? Naturally, you see. The engineer's cry heard by the conductor, less damage at the front of the locomotive. The dent on the right side of the locomotive. Less damage at the front. True, because if the rock did derail it, there would have been damage to the front side too. The fact that there was not a dent at the front, yeah, means that like it's unlikely. We found more than a few areas of suspicion during our investigation, but the decisive factor was how pristine the front of the locomotive still was. Could you explain further? It's true that there's less damage at the front, but what does that prove? Logically, if the derailment was caused by a fallen rock landing on the tracks, the train would have collided with it head-on. Yeah, which means the front would have been dented, not the side. For the mass of a high-speed train to lose balance and derail, the impact would have been substantial. If that really happened, then the evidence of it would have been more apparent. I think I get it. When all said and done, the front of the first car is hardly dinged up at all. So that rules out the initial and most obvious explanation. Indeed it does. That is a fact we can't afford to overlook. So in that case, what do you suspect is the true cause of the derailment? At first, I had to consider whether this was possibly the work of some kind of explosive. Bakuhats? You're saying this could have been a Jaeger operation, or worse, a terrorist group? I'll admit my mind wandered there pretty quickly too. That's why I kept my eyes peeled, but as far as I could tell, there weren't any traces of explosives. I would hope not. We already accounted for that, and we didn't find anything of the sort either. So after ruling that out, there's only one other possibility left remaining. There was indeed a collision, but not from the front. Whatever it was rammed itself into the train from the right-hand side, yeah. Like, it clawed it and then it slammed the train into the rocks. It came from the right side. Excuse me? Rammed? On purpose? That's insane. This is starting to sound like less a trail derailment and more like a car chase. Now I understand. That would explain the dent on the right side of the locomotive. Yeah, here's the way I think it went. First, our unknown culprit landed right next to the train, and it was barreled down the track at full speed. It's likely the moment the conductor heard the engineer yelling at the comms. Right. After that, the assailant began to run alongside the train before ramming it from the right, causing the dent. The force led the leading locomotive to derail towards the left-hand side. But our assailant didn't stop at that. It continued to push the locomotive into the cliff on the far end. There, the train eventually skidded to a stop, leaving marks on the rocks along the way. As for the cars following behind, they ended up scattering off the rails in every direction. Well, that's my working hypothesis, given what we know right now. Well done. Hey, you really are a guy's little brother, you know? Hell, your sleuthing skills may be even better than his. No kidding. Guy's style of investigating was less thorough and more instinctive. Hey, watch it. He's ours. And we're so proud to have him. What the fuck, guys? Kudos, oh wise leader. Even I couldn't have thought that far ahead. Very impressive. But it does leave one question, Detective Bannings. The identity of this unknown culprit. Do you suspect this has to be the work of some sort of monster? Or was it perhaps caused by another of those recently spotted cryptids? Well, when you look at the facts, it's a likely conclusion. No, we can't say for sure yet. Because the cryptids that we've encountered so far, they only stay in one place. So, whatever this fucking thing was that derailed the train, it did everything but stay in one place. There's no question a cryptid would have the strength to derail a running train based on our experience, but while I can understand why that would be the most likely explanation, I can't say for certain just yet. I agree. Cryptids have only spawned in the presence of the higher elements, and thus far, and I sense no sign of them. Not to mention, we didn't see any of those blue plants anywhere nearby either. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. This only further raises the question of just what it is we're dealing with. Oh shit, the archaism right at the bottom of her Bosch. The Society's archaisms are a possible candidate too, though I'm not sure how likely that is. Are they really the type to resort to such a drastic and blatant attack? What was that? Sounded like a monster. Okay, calm down, Raymond. And it's no ordinary one either, judging by that blood-curdling cry. Let me scan the area. Access. Where is it? Where? Get your camera out. Rains, get the photo courts ready. We're getting a shot one way or another. You can't be serious, Grace. Distance 10 cells and moving. It is escaping to the west. Alright, let's chase after it. Roger. What? Out of your minds? The CGF will back you up. No, you should keep working on the cleanup efforts. You have a schedule to keep. We'll go and give chase. If you're certain. I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but we have no other choice. Someone has to be here when the heavy machinery arrives. Stay in contact. If anything happens, we'll come to your aid. Okay, so it is a monster. You wouldn't happen to be planning to come along with us, would you? Well, can't deny that I was considering it, but I get it. The situation seems stickier than usual, so I'll hang back this time. For now, we'll head back to Crossbell City and draft up a breaking report. As soon as we get the rest of our people together, we'll return to gathering some more material. That should be safe enough. Besides, if you guys followed us and got attacked, you might never get a chance to make that report. You can say that again. I don't know what this thing you're chasing is, but it's gotta be nasty if it caused a whole derailment. Better be careful and come back in one piece. We'll be able to get an interview out of you otherwise. Thanks. Nice. Alright, let's start our pursuit. First, we need to head west on the highway. Let's go bag us a monster. Wait, how do we know where it was? All right, because Tio scanned it. I forgot. I forgot. So he's west along the highway? Okay. There it is again. It's coming from the west. Don't gotta have Tio level of perception to tell that much. It almost feels as though we're being beckoned like when we first met Zeit. I concur. However, unlike them, I'm sensing a hostile intent. Either way, we're dealing with a monster of considerable intelligence or something else entirely. We need to be careful. Okay. Yo, get this fucking bee out of my face, man, alright? Relax. What is that? Sounded like something shattering. It wasn't an explosion either. It came from the south, hurry. What is it, like a wolf monster? With like 6 claws? Dang, it tore down the CPD Academy door. Just look at this. This gate was supposed to be made of some kind of reinforced alloy too. Unbelievable, there's no way this was done by some ordinary monster. Was derailing a moving train not enough? What the hell are we going up against here? Well, no time to sleep on it. Better continue the pursuit before it gets away from us. If it makes it to the deepest part of the forest, we're going to have trouble keeping up. Okay. Reading? Yeah, good point. Why is he acting so strange? Wazzy, is this your lore backstory coming up? Wazzy, are you a hidden wolf monster? Well, the female Trails fans are gonna go crazy if they find that out. Oh my god, he's a half wolf boy. Ooh. Oh, he's going down to the training grounds. Everything here is in shambles. These marks are fresh too. Only one thing that can mean. How did it grapple down here? Oh, it clawed down. What's responsible is likely just below. I can confirm that my sensors are picking up movement beneath us. But that isn't all. There's another strange presence, one that I can't quite put my finger on. Really, not even you. Down this road here is the survival training area. It's the heart of Nox Forest, a sprawl of dense woodland almost completely untouched by man. Oh, what about woman? If we're going down there to chase, our culprit will need to be prepared. You're right. I've been there once for training at the police academy. Visibility's so bad you can barely see 5 Arch in front of you. It's gonna be one of our most dangerous missions yet. Ellie, Teal, Waz, you 3 had better stay back. Honestly, Lloyd, I would consider you to be a bigger liability here than the rest of us. But if you think otherwise, we'd be happy to compare separate lines, sweetheart. Huh? I get where you're coming from, Lloyd. The terrain down there is no joke. Still, I think we'll be fine if we work together. Yeah, we're a team. If anyone can pull through this, it's us. Alright, you made your point. Just keep in mind that we have no idea what's waiting for us down there. Let's descend only once we're ready. I'm going now, man. I got no more requests. We go now. Descend. Descendo. Okay, we're all set. Me, Randy, we'll start climbing down first. After that, Ellie, Tio, and Wazzy will climb down one at a time. Noah, I want you to bring up the rear and watch our 6. Alright, you want to contact the commander before we head down? Yeah, good call. If the CGF isn't too busy with the repairs, having them as backup would be a huge help. Is that what we're doing? Oh, new OST. I'm always down for some new OST. Nox Forest. This is where Randy was training too. Oh, was that a monster chest? Look! Pleroma grass. What the hell? None of this was here 2 months ago. Must have begun blooming recently. Tio, can you sense the higher elements? Yep. That would explain the strange presence I felt on the surface. Looks like it, yeah. 50 Mira says these training grounds are even more grueling than what you're used to thanks to them. I sure wouldn't take that bet. Finding your way around this place is tricky enough already. Now we have more than just getting lost to worry about. Be on the alert for any monsters looking around. Got it. Okay, I can't pluck the grass though. Nox Forest. This place is pretty big. Alright, well, new place, new monsters. Who are these guys? Hooty Hoot. Nice naming scheme, Falcon. I'm so scared. It's a hooty hoot. Damn, that's a lot of Pleroma grass. Holy, it's everywhere. Okay. What even is this? A banana bunch? Oh, it actually is a banana. I was like, kind of looks like a banana. Dang, you guys give a lot of XP. That makes me happy. And we have an army chameleon. What? Okay. Oh my. Good hit. Good fucking hit on Wazi. Holy. Yeah, Wazi got knocked the fuck out. That's insane. Alright, we're good. Okay, those chameleons are annoying. Celestial Bomb. Which one do you think is bigger mess? Crossbow's political climate or Elia's room? Yeah, well the difference is I want to be Elia's room. I don't want to be Crossbow's political mess. I mean, what? Lag. What was that quote again? I am the table. Oh my god. This goes down here. Climb down the rope. I haven't fought you yet. Good thing I got the advantage too, so I can take you guys out quickly. Beautiful. Okay. And this leads here. I see. So they're kind of all like interwoven. Quartz fragment. Oh, nice. It's another one of these. How do I have all this perfect evasion and I'm still getting countered? Okay, so I went here, went there. And then this just leads back up. Oh, nice. I can unlock the shortcut here by hitting the tree. Nice. Such strength, Lloyd. Okay, there. Alright, I already explored this area. And then we go this way. And I think we're good. Yeah, I can't go this way yet. So I'll have to double back here eventually later. That works for me. Okay, I think I fought all the mobs now. What's down here? Let's look this way. Aha, nice. If a chest is looted in the forest, does it make what? Does it make a sound? Well, it just did. If Falcon really didn't want to, they would have removed the sound effect from the chest opening sound. Okay, let's check this area. Alright, there's a whole lot of nothing. So I go up, right, down, and across. Right, because I came from the middle one. I think this top one is I think this is a shortcut. Oh no, it's not. It's... Oh god, a lot of these geckos. In that case, I'm going to do this. Yeah. Oh my god, beautiful. Look how easy that makes the fight. And he still goes. What if I do this? Okay, still missed. Is he here? No? Where is he? I do need to update my quartz, honestly. Like, I'm slacking so much on my quartz. It's ridiculous. There we go. Attack 3. Congratulations on beating... What? Chest 9 Monstrum Nox? I get the reference game, but I haven't played it yet. Also, that's like one of the recent releases too of Ys. Monstrum Nox. I have it, by the way. We'll get to that series eventually, don't worry. We'll give it a couple years. Let me focus on trails first. Okay, so if I go this way, I can go to the top one. I want to see what's down here though first. Yeah, what's down here? Oh, of course, it's a chest that's off the screen. More treasure? Why yes, I have the finest treasures available for you. Simply remove my bottom panel and step into my cellar. No, last time I did that, I stepped into a freaking horror game back in Hogwarts Legacy. I'm never doing that again. I was like, I'm gonna head to bed after doing this one side quest. Nope. Worst side quest ever. To be honest, it was probably one of the cooler quests I've done in video games. It was really well crafted. Just don't play it at night. Very spooky. Very spooky indeed. I will rest. And you know what? Let's switch out the party too. This is a good time to switch out the party. We'll do Randy. Alright, let's do it. A clearing. This is the farthest I ever made it during my training. Huh? Wait, was this always a dead end? And there should have been an animal trail up ahead too. Looks to me like a bunch of trees fell and blocked the road. Must have happened sometime within the past month. Yeah, but if that's the case, then where in the world did the monster run off to? Damn it, he ran off the map. Hold on, I detect a presence nearby. Did it just laugh at us? Oh, it's Wald. Heh. You guys really thought that you could waltz in here like you owned the place, huh? No way, it's Wald. Wald version 2. New shit for brains never change. That's why Wazzy was uneasy. Who's there? Is this the real culprit? Were they controlling the monsters all along? I can't be sure, but this voice sounds familiar somehow, as if we've met them before. No, it could be. Here he comes, get back. Alright, first we had Ernest, now we have this guy. A demon. Ew. Wald got the meanest six-pack ever. But how? I don't believe it. It's just like the demonization Gnosis called. No, wait, don't tell me. Wald, is that you? It's been a long time, Bannings, Orlando. And you're here too, Wazzy. Small world. So it seems. I knew that your taste in fashion was beyond saving. But even I didn't think you'd stoop this low. Low? Piss off. Good one. Wait a second. Are you the one who rammed the train off the tracks? You even have to ask, though you police dogs are supposed to be good at sniffing things out. You honestly think some puny monster could have done something like that? It is I. The only thing alive with that much power is me. Wald wails. How vile. Do you even realize what the hell you've done? Yeah, I do. And hey, since you came all the way out here for a little old me, what do you say we get this party started? Let's see you try to look down on me after I pummel you on your high horse right down into the dirt. Crap. So you're going all out this time then. You wish I could turn you all to dust with one hand behind my back. But you know what, I'd just beat you to a pulp nice and slow until you beg me to put you out of your misery. This power I picked up is the real deal, and now I'm gonna make you eat it. Yeah, that's what Ernest said too after I whooped his ass 3 times. Okay. Now we're chilling. Yeah, this track goes crazy. He's kind of far from me though. Alright, Wazzy, hit him with the basic attack. Ooh. Now we do ults. Honestly, let's just keep whacking him. Heh, you're holding up better than I expected. Heh, you're just auto-attacking. Yeah, I know that. I was gonna drag this out a lot longer just for kicks, but now you're making me want to bite your heads off. Seriously, it's 6-on-1. We still can't bring him down? What's wrong, Wazzy? Not gonna drop a witty comeback? Maybe flash one of your pretty boy smirks and blow this off like you do everything else? Come on, I was looking forward to this. It'll make it all the more fun when I shut that mouth of yours for good. Pause. Pause. Wording. Where in Goddess's name did you get your hands on Gnosis? That's right. Save for the samples taken from analysis, the supply manufactured by Joachim Gwenter should have been disposed of. Damn it, Wald, where the hell did you get it from? Who knows? Don't get it twisted. The drug ain't what's giving me all the strength. Newsflash, punks. It's been inside of me all along. The Gnosis is just a trigger to help bring it out. What? That's what sets me apart from that quack Joachim. His power was never his in the first place. And he does have a point. Unlike what happened with Joachim, he doesn't seem to be in danger of going berserk. And whatever it is he's drawing his power from, he's managed to retain control over it. What the heck? A monster? Oh, is it the CGF? Hey, it's Mireille. Second Lieutenant. Thank goodness you're here. Does that mean the repair work is finished? For now, yes. We came as fast as we could, but... just what is that thing? I think I'll call it quits for today. Yo, S3 chumps, and you especially, Wazzy. You better give me the time of my life the next time we meet, or else. Just like that foot race we had back in the downtown district, it's the least you could do. Good times. Bastard. Where do you think you're going? All personnel to battle positions. Missile fires authorized. Yeah, beat the fuck out of him. She just bust out the RPG. She just took out the stinger. Yeah, Wald does not care. Wald says no reaction. You call that firepower? Okay, so Wald's meant to be like a superpower boss right now, okay. I wasn't meant to bring him down to 80% health. I'm the one that's overpowered. Well, I wasn't expecting this. But at least the game didn't forget about Wald. Like, I will hand it to them this way. After the attack, the S3 along with Mireille's unit scoured the vast dense forest for the demonized Wald whales. Unfortunately, however, their efforts ultimately came up short. As the night went on, the decision was made to abandon the search. The S3 then returned to the city at around midnight and fell asleep, so tired that they forgot to eat the hot pot Kyo had so lovingly prepared. What? That's the greatest sin of the day. That's actually disrespectful. I'd at least eat the food before I pass out. I make that effort. Especially hot pot. Come on, man. Oh, what's going on? How'd it go? No good. They don't know anything. No one had seen Wald in days. Looks like he's been keeping his little lackeys in the dark. They wanted to know where he is just as bad as we did. Yeah, they seem desperate. I see. We tried asking the testaments, but it didn't get us anywhere. There are no leads on Wald whatsoever. However, he was spotted shambling drunkenly around the neighborhood for a while prior to his disappearance. There's no way to tell how that fits into all this. What changed between then and now? Better question is, where the hell did he get his hands on gnosis? Are you alright, Wazi? You're not looking too good. I'm alright, just a bit chilly from the rain. I've already asked Abbas and the others to continue gathering info. Let's put Wald on the side for now and return to the S3 building. It's probably for the best. At least we have Kia's breakfast to look forward to. I don't know what we'd do without her. Okay. Oh man, we all get our own hot pots. That was a satisfying meal. You said it, nothing like a hot bowl of porridge to chase off the chills. Indeed, the chicken and eggs were a nice touch. Thanks for the food. It was delicious. I just used the stuff we were supposed to have for hot pot yesterday. Are you full, Wazi? Yeah. I took comfort food to a whole new level. My compliments to the chef. Glad you like it. It's good to see you guys are back in fighting form. Just to let you know, the CGF is going to keep investigating the Wald Wales case. Just try not to dwell on it too much. Whatever you say. Still, Waldo had to have acquired the gnosis somehow. We have to figure out where it came from no matter what. Actually, the second division's already been sent out to do just that. And from what I heard, the first division is also looking into whether or not the major powers are involved in any way. My point being, you should trust them. Don't press the issue by getting all keyed up. Yes, sir. Were they able to restore the railway after the derailment yesterday? Yep. Only one of the tracks was functional by yesterday evening, but they managed to get the other one going overnight. All things considered, they got the job done without any hassle. Thank goodness. The Transcontinental Railroad is a vital part of the transportation network. Chaos would ensue if it were still non-operational. And it had been the perfect ammo for Erebonian and Calvert to give us even more shit than they already do. Yeah, no doubt about that. So should we check the terminal for any support requests? It's about time for today's batch to come in. Yeah, let's... I gotta go to the hospital so I can get my food. We got a phone call. I'll get it. Is it gonna be from Wald? I'm guessing the person calling is Jorg from the Rosenberg Doll Studio. It's me. Never mind. Morning, it's me, Michelle, the guild receptionist. Oh, good morning. Did you have a chance to look over our reports on the society? We did. It was helpful to be sure. I contacted HQ over in Lemon and they're currently analyzing the info. Though, considering how elusive these guys are, I don't know how much we'll be able to find. I see. Is that why you called us? Oh no, there's one more thing. I had a quick question for you, actually. Have you seen Lynn and Aeolia around lately? We saw them around 2 days ago at Orcus Tower, last I recall. I see. Honestly, what the devil are those two girls up to? Are you having trouble contacting them? Sure am. I wasn't able to get through to their enigmas last night. Oh well, this does happen every so often, so I'm not too worried about them. Is that so? Well, no need to fret your little head over it. I'm sure you've got more than enough on your plate. You're dealing with the leader of those delinquents, aren't you? It's already a job and a half. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, anywho, if you happen to spot either of them, give me a ring ASAP, okay? Keep up the good work. Bye-bye. Thanks, Michelle. You too. What? Okay. 2 bracers are missing now. They're the ones that taught Lloyd the new move. Sounds like it was from the Bracer Guild. Something happened? Oh, yeah. Lloyd explained that Lynn and Aeolia has been out of contact. Lynn and Aeolia? Those are the 2 ladies who know how to hold their own. Idios was generous with her gifts to them. Yeah, just the way I like them, especially Aeolia. Hers is a beaut, second only to Cecile, of course. I don't believe those are the gifts he was referring to. It's all the more reason to worry about them, honestly. The Bracers seem like the type to keep a tight handle on their schedules. Yeah, when we fought those 2, every move they made felt calculated, really? I just pressed the basic attack buttons. Well, if you have time to spare, why not go and visit the guild? We all have to look out for each other on times like these. Right, we'll keep it in mind. Are you guys leaving now? You make it back home for hot pot this time? Yeah, this time for sure. We'll try to come home as early as we can. Sorry, Kia, you went through so much trouble to prepare it yesterday. We didn't expect to be out the entire night. It's okay. That just means we're working extra hard, right? I just want to do what I can to help too. She's too powerful for us. According to today's weather forecast, the rain should stop in the afternoon. Let's blow through these jobs then. Got a hot pot to enjoy tonight. Alright. How many more do we got? 2. Geofront D sector, okay. How do I get to the Geofront D sector again? I completely forgot. Located in the southern end of the downtown district. Huh? Southern end of the downtown district? I don't remember. I have to go there myself. And driven to the brink. Oh, it's from Mirai. Recently, a reckless vehicle has been frequenting West Crossbell Highway. It's been causing a lot of trouble for buses and Imperial tourists. We need help dealing with this issue. Please meet me at the Bellegarde Gate. Okay. And I can go visit Ursula too, so we can do that now. Talk to Kia first. Never mind, that's the chief's room. Got a stuffed plush here that Kia would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. Lloyd looked for Kia and gave her the stuffed plush. Wow, is this for me? Thanks so much, Lloyd. You're very welcome. Oh, it's a palm plush. This looks good. Oh, and I gave her the stuffed bear too. I'll put this one here. Oh my god, I had so many gifts for her. And the penguin. I'm probably just missing one more item now. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, alright. Alrighty, where are we going now? It's not a new chapter still, so we're still on the same wavelength. It's raining though, that sucks. I hate rain. Speak to Fran, why not? Hey guys, I heard that Esther was working on the job yesterday, finding more info on Ouroboros, getting to the bottom of the derailment. Seriously, way to go. I might be so quick to heap on the praise. The people who were up until morning repairing the railroad deserve far more credit than we do. Come on, don't be like that. You guys were doing overtime until late last night, weren't you? Just don't forget to look after yourselves. Your health should be priority numero uno. Thanks for your concern, Nurse Fran. Hey, I like the sound of that, but for real, you're in tough shift too, so take some time to your own. Don't worry, I will. Alright, cool. Alright, let's head to Ursula first, because if I don't, I'm definitely going to forget about it. I don't want to do that. Let's go get that food. There you are. Glad you kids didn't forget about me. Does that mean it's done? You betcha. My recommendation dish is all set to go. I call it the 3-day stew. Ready to give it a go? Love to. Alright, give me a moment. I'll fetch a serving for each of you. Finally. 3-day stew. Does that even make it worth it? It's delicious. Now this is what I'm talking about. Thick, hearty, and packed with flavor. Certainly worth the wait. Absolutely right. I don't think I've ever had a stew this rich and appetizing before. It's full of nutritious ingredients and warms you to the core. The perfect combination for a healthy body. Sure does wonder for your patients here at St. Ursula. Sounds like someone found their favorite. Come on now, you're exaggerating. Ellie seems to be the one who's taken with the dish. Perhaps you should be the one to write about it. That's a good call. Think you can handle it, Ellie? With pleasure, I'll try my best to do the 3-day stew justice. Bro, no tourist who comes here is gonna want to wait 3 days to come back to the same restaurant to buy to buy that food item. This is the worst advertisement. All 6 of us have decided on a favorite dish. We have plenty of options to go around now, so let's give a report to the CNS. Alright. It's like the worst advertisement ever you can have. Yeah, come back in 3 days, buddy. Then we can serve you the food. Okay, Harbor District. Let's turn this in now. And report coverage. Okay. Oh, whoops. Alright, so I'll skip this until we get to Ellie's part. Oh, wait. My favorite was the 3-day stew. It's simmered for 3 days straight, which makes it nice and healthy, not to mention good for your health. I totally agree. The stew will get the pep back in your step, 1 spoonful flat. Okay, I'm gonna skip the rest. Guess that wraps it up. Great work, gang. All of you managed to find a favorite dish to recommend. The guide is gonna have a lot more meat to it with your special feature in there. Thanks a bunch, seriously. No problem. This request was so much fun, it barely felt like work. It's a good thing we made sure to be thorough. Sure was, but I don't think your work is just over yet. Now comes the part where you each have to write a personal introduction. Alright, nice. That should just about do it. The gourmet sky is finally coming together thanks to your hard work. Alright. Nice. And that concludes that one. Good. And now we're on... Let's do the Geofront D. Just because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna like not just forget about it, but I'm gonna be like, how do I get back to the Geofront D? Oh, what the? No, this is my first time here. I think this is the entrance to the Geofront D sector. That's where we'll find the wanted monster in the request. The door was sealed for the longest time until now. That raises a certain question, however. If the downtown district isn't connected to the orbital network, then why does it have an entry point into the Geofront? That's a good point, actually. Thought this district wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plan. As we mentioned before, the D sector was made under the orders of the Diet members and government officials. Underground construction went so far for so long that it eventually reached all the way here. Evidently, they fabricated a demand and began building without any concrete plans. I see what you're saying. What's beyond here is another byproduct of an unchecked government malpractice. That's one way to put it. Fortunately, Crossbow's been improving in regards to that ever since Mayor Kwa was elected. It's enough politics for one day. Let's get down there and take out the monster already. What? So there's like a bunch of squatters living here then? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, this is where I chased the terrorist. That's why. The terrorist. Damn, this place is huge. Reminds me of when we escaped Orcus Tower during the trade conference. Yeah, but this is pretty far for the tower, all things considered. I'm surprised they even bothered to build something like this under the downtown district. Makes you wonder how much mirror the government blew connecting Orcus Tower right under the people who needed it the most. However, from what I heard previously, the D sector was primarily designed as a parking structure for orbital vehicles, and yet there are none to be seen whatsoever. You're right. Not to mention this much space would be excessive even in a place like where cars are more common, like the Republic. But I don't get it. How many people did they expect would actually use a parking garage under the downtown district of all places? We could be here all day trying to wrap our heads around this reasoning. Let's just move on. Don't forget we have a wanted monster with our names on it. It should be somewhere deeper inside. Okay, now there's monsters here. Try attackers. Oh, it's the same monsters from before. They do not give any XP. That is great. That's what I like to see. And there's a new OST as well. Another OST for my collection. I fought all these mobs already when I was escaping. So the mobs are all the same. There's a switch here. Open. What? Oh, I need to go back down. There's another sign I could operate down there. Although I have no idea what it's doing. All these ranged mobs. Okay, I'll leave them open for now, I guess. Wait, did I? Okay, fine. There's that way. Chesto, okay. It's a lot of mobs. They're all dead. Oh my god, they're so far. They barely move to 12 XP. Oh my gosh, I'm on fire. The chest message is exclusive DLC content and will have to be downloaded separately. You know what the scary part is? That message isn't irony in the year 2026. It actually isn't. I've seen people pay for swimsuit DLCs. That person's me, by the way. I eat it up like Reese's Puffs. Let's go in here first. Ooh, another chest. Okay. Preemptive attack, apparently. I'll take it. God, Raging Spin is so good. I'm so glad I did that request. Erbonia to the left of me, Calvert to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with loot. That is true. But I took it away now, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, go this way. This place is pretty straightforward right now. Okay, I activate this one. And now it's opening, good. EP charge. Alright, now I gotta head all the way back. No. this door. And then head all the way back around. Shit. It's okay, I'm CP farming. Because I know I'll need it for the boss. Then I can nuke the boss. Alright. We go down. Perfect. Celestial Bomb found a chest message. Okay. That's a good one, Falcon. That's probably one of the better ones that I've seen. Found. It even labels it with the correct coloring, too. Is it in my inventory? Is it like those do not delete chests from Skyrim? Okay. Anything over here? No? Okay. I'll write it up. Pretty big open space. Oh, this is where the Jaegers were gunned down. Guess they never patched this place up then. Found you. Golden Cricket. Yeah, I'd be freaking the fuck out if I saw these guys too. On my back porch trying to jump me. Do this. And then we'll do this. Nice. And this should do it. Honestly, they were pretty tanky, but I handled that fantastically. Good experience, too. Another craft book. I think Wazzy and Tio can make use of this one. Be willing to give it a shot, Wazzy? Sure. See what we can do. Sigma Ascension. What? What the Sigma Ascension? Doesn't look like this one is active. Several routes around the city must be sealed after the terrorist attack. Understandable if inconvenient course of action. Regardless, it's not as though we have any reason to go through here. Okay. That might be unlocked later for story purposes. Since I'm here, I might as well backtrack. Okay, I can't backtrack. Got it. Alright. I just gotta head back then. Write this down. Cool, okay. Well, I guess I can come here now whenever I want. The mobs aren't especially tough or anything, so... There's no need. Alright. Now we have to head to Belgard Gate. Got it. Apparently there's like a reckless driver or something. Belgard Gate is on which side? West Crossbell Highway. Oh, she's right here. Outside. Randy, S3. Good morning, and thanks for coming. Happy to be here, Second Lieutenant. Thanks for all the hard work you put into the railway repair effort, by the way. Not at all. It's a relief that we were able to get it all cleaned up. That said, we never did manage to track down... Sorry, I just got another phone notif. I ordered several units of patrol around the state today. What is this? Oh my god, more things on sale on my Steam thing. I was hoping someone bought my marketplace items. But I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it. It's cool. We all know fixing up the rails was the bigger priority. I think it's fine to forget about big and brawny and focus on the task at hand. Suppose you're right. Speaking of which, we came to learn more about the request you submitted. Not to rush, but would you mind explaining the details to us? Of course. We've had a reckless vehicle menacing the West Crossbow Highway recently. It's been causing troubles for Ebonian travelers and bus services. I'd like you to help us put a stop to it. That definitely sounds like a problem. Our failure to maintain public order is being called into question by the Empire and the Republic already. If this negligent driving were to injure a foreigner, we could end up with another international incident on our hands. Yesterday's derailment isn't helping matters either. You're saying that Crossbow's in a precarious position right now. Correct, as far as the matter is concerned. We're cooperating with the Metropolitan Division to catch the perpetrators. And the car is off the scene of the highway nearby. I thought it's only fitting that the Belgard unit help with the arrest. Sounds good to me. Do you happen to have a plan in mind? Yes, the reckless car has a regular route. It comes down West Crossbow Highway before turning around at Belgard Gate. Okay. You'll be conducting a stakeout here. Once the car makes its approach, I want you to pursue it on your own vehicle. Car chase minigame? At that point, I will alert the Metropolitan Division and have them stand by on the city's west exit. A pincer attack. Exactly, can I count on your help? Okay, yeah, time for a car chase. Of course, we'd be happy to accept the request. Thanks, S3. This will be a lot easier with you on board. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division so we can officially get started. We should take our places in that case. Alright, let's go grab the wheels and get ready for a chase. Good thinking. Let's drive it over here once we have a chance. I'll be counting on you when the time comes, Noel. You got it. The car was moved from its initial parking spot to Belgrade Gate. It better not be those three that live beside Ellie's house. No sign of that crazy car yet, huh? I'm sure it's even here. We'll just have to wait and see. This route is supposed to run along the West Crossbow Highway. That's the reason Officer KM and the Metropolitan Division haven't been able to catch it on their own. The CPD's jurisdiction is generally confined to within city limits. So it's up to the Willy band of misfits to save the day once again. An astute summation. Whether they're inside the city or not, we can't let them put civilians or their poor car in danger any longer. It's definitely not the car. One way or another, we're going to put a stop to this. That's the spirit. Do you hear that? Oh my god, it is those three. What the? It is those three. It's those three dumbasses that live beside Ellie that took Bond's old house. What the? Hey, watch it. Stupid bus almost ran right into us. It's a nice car though. Can I take that car for myself? That must be the car. They're out of control. That's pretty cool too, because you can actually foreshadow who's driving the car because you talk to those three guys outside that are by the car too. And he mentioned Reggie, right? Reggie's the guy that, yeah, we know. It's them. Alright everyone, it's go time. You give chase, I'll get in touch with the Metropolitan Division. Understood. No, I'll call the shot. You just focus on driving. Yes, sir. Alright. This should be good. Dang, we caught up fast. Let's give him a little scare. Do you not see that this is the police? We're gonna run right into them. Hit the emergency brakes. Change course and dodge. No. They want me to brake. Let's change course, Noel. Right. Gotcha. Wait, what? Damn, idiots are out of control. Still not the backseat driver. We would have been fine if we just hit the brakes. And that was a miscalculation on my part. Sorry about that, Noel. We can't slow down. Let's keep up the chase. Whoops. I thought that was the option, not to brake. That's why. And I was like, you know, just keep going because they're trying to fake us out. Piece of cake. They want to get away at this rate. Nah, man. Trust. No, it's all you from here. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. You took that curve at an impressive speed, despite the unfavorable driving conditions. Tio's right, don't you think it's a little dangerous barreling down the road in the rain like this? It's gonna take more than a little drizzle to slow these treads. There's not a runaway vehicle in Crossbow that can outroute Noel's Seeker. Now, you do remember this is a pursuit, not a race, right? Anyways, let's close the gap. Do I not have like a siren on my car or anything? They're not half bad. Yeah, all I have to do is keep this up and the Metropolitan Division pincer attack at their west exit should go as planned. Wait, something's wrong. What's going on with their car? Huh? What the brakes aren't working. What? What, are they hydroplaning? They're losing control of the vehicle. What should we do? At this rate, there could be a serious accident. Rear end the car from behind, pull in front and cut them off. Actually, because they're swerving right now, right? So if I rear end them, I'll push them in a straight line, which is safer than them spiraling out of control, right? But if I cut them off in the front, they're gonna like panic and they're gonna, you know, go out of control even more. So yeah, rear end. No, I'll pick up the speed and rear end them from behind. We can minimize the overall damage if they fall into the pond. Yeah. Yeah, that was the best way. Do they not have airbags yet in Crossbell? Are we alive? Thought I was a goner. They don't seem hurt, at least. You know, I'm glad that worked, but did we maybe go a bit too overboard? Letting them run amok would have been worse, but it was definitely an aggressive approach to take. They got what they deserved, by my count. A little water never hurt anyone. They should be glad they're still in one piece. Luck like that would be useful in the casino. Too bad they're going to jail instead. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's report this to the Second Lieutenant, Mireille, and the Metropolitan Division. Straight to jail, right away. Get that car impounded, too. Well, if it isn't the High Bloods, you're a long way from the residential district. You're also under arrest for speeding among various other charges. Achoo. We can consider this case closed. Good work, everybody. We wouldn't have been able to catch them without your help. And we wouldn't have made it this arrest at all without your cooperation. I'm sure tensions on the border have you busier than ever, so allow me to express my gratitude on behalf of the Metropolitan Division. Likewise, Kate. This is one less thing for the CGF to worry about. As for you, S3, I'm in your debt once again. Oh, don't even mention it. Been wondering, Noelle, Tio, do you have any idea what happened to their car back there? Brake failure. That's the main reason they lost control like that. From what I can tell, they've been sloppy with keeping this poor car maintained. Wait, weren't you supposed to be taking care of that, Reggie? Oh yeah, I knew there was something I've been forgetting to do recently. Additionally, the orbital engine is shorted out completely. I estimate that it would cost just as much to fix it as it would to be simply to purchase a new one. Man, I hate to see a good car go to waste, but at this point we might have to scrap the whole thing. You're kidding me. No way, Yuri and I had to pull a ton of strings with the Verne company to get the latest model too. Oh please, a totaled car or two is pocket change to me. We just go to the orbital store and buy another one. Hells yeah, you're the best, Yuri. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go pick something out right now. Bro. Affluent kids, I swear. Hold on just a second. Are you forgetting that you're under arrest for speeding on a public highway? You realize that that's going to come with a serious penalty. It doesn't matter. Their parents will just bail them out. Oh, a penalty. How terrifying. We're foreigners. Do you really think you'll be able to do much to us with those flimsy laws of yours? At most, we'll have to pay a small fine before we're walking away scot-free. Is it really that easy? Unfortunately so. State law doesn't hold a very big stick when it comes to prosecuting non-crossbellions. Ha, you know it. We got places to be and things to do too, you know, and I'm sure it would be a pain to take us all the way to the station. So, find me whatever you like and I'll cut you a check here and now. That way it's a win-win for all of us, no? You're a genius, Yuri. Yeah, you three can't be serious. As nauseating as it is to admit, their bravado is not misplaced. No, that's not gonna happen. Huh? You should read the Crossbelt Times more often. State laws have been going through a lot of change since Mayor Qua took office. In fact, just the other day, a major part of the legal code was amended, and it just so happens penalties for criminal acts perpetrated by foreigners have been strengthened. What was that? That's right, based on the charges, you three are looking at a 1-month suspension of your driver's license. How's that for a punishment? A whole month? So you mean even if we bought a new car, we wouldn't be able to drive it? We may have gone too far in a few places. You don't know who you're messing with. What grounds do you have to suspend my driver's license? What right do you puny cops have from a puny autonomous state have to punish me? Why you? Haha, that's right. You must be pulling our legs. There's no way they'd give Crossbelt Police that much power. Huh? Hey Yuri, Sykes, I don't think they're... Shut it, Reggie. Can't you see that they're trying to spoil our trip? If this is how they want to play it, I'll just have to... My dad uses influence to pressure their government. Give it up already. Okay, Kate? This is about more than how light or harsh your punishment is. You're acting like your mortal lives are in danger. I can tell you who does know how that feels. All the innocent bystanders who terrified with your reckless driving. Do you ever stop to think about that? What the hell got into her? So what if some commoners got scared by us having some harmless fun? It's only a car. What's the worst that could... What, are you trying to say you never saw the danger in what you were doing? Even during today's incident, you could have lost your lives if the S3 haven't intervened. I mean, yeah, I thought it was done for when we plunged into the pond. Huh, you can't be serious. There's no way anything could have happened to us. You think you're an exception? Anyone could die in a car crash. Anyone. Unsuspecting victims end up caught up in crimes and accidents they did nothing to deserve all the time. I'm a police officer. This is my job. I see it happen every single day. Your reckless driving has instilled more fear in the people around you than you can imagine. And yet you have the nerve to tell me that it was all just harmless fun? The fact that you keep doing this proves you have absolutely zero regard for the physical or mental well-being of others. High bloods, you think you're noble? What a sick joke. Oh shit, she's gonna make a Thalmor joke? Don't you three have any shame? Eh? Kate. Yeah, enough of this. You're coming with me to headquarters whether you like it or not. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on this once you're stuck at home for a month without your license. That's all I have to say. Now hurry up and get your butts in the patrol car before I really get mad. Hey, Yuri. Sykes. Yeah, we really screwed up this time. Whatever. Only a 1-month suspension. That's crazy. What is this, real life? What the? Hey, wait for us. Actually realistic too. Looks like she got through to them after all. I'd hope so. I never seen Officer Kate get so animated. Sure, they're not used to being yelled at like that. Hopefully they take something away from it. Thanks again, S3. You as well, Second Lieutenant. Anytime, Kate. Anyway, tailing them was fun enough to be its own reward. I've always wanted to be in a real-life car chase. Fun is not the word I would use. Officer Kate, I want you to know that your word struck a chord with me too. I'll give my all to keep Crossbell safe, and you'll do just the same, I'm sure. Yeah, without a doubt. Now, if you'll excuse me after these hoodlums to take to the station. Hoodlums. Alright, we'll need to have the orbital car towed out and dropped off at the impound. Mind giving me a hand? We're here, so might as well. Don't mind if we do. No, let me keep the car. Afterward, they return to Belgard Gate to resume their usual activities. I want to keep the car. Alright, let's get back to the garage. I did pick up a new paint job, so I want to see it. Apply palette. Deep paint work. Cool paint work. Wild paint work. Honestly, this one's still probably the best. But let's change it up. I mean, orange is it's the closest to yellow that I can get, but yeah, I don't know. Orange as the dominant color just isn't it. Yeah. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, this is like wine red. We'll do wine red for a while.